Alright, we are live, 30 seconds left in warm-ups. We're in Loyola versus Ramblers South from Houghton Arena. Beautiful Houghton Arena. Has been updated since the 1980s. Both teams coming off with their homecoming wins. Both teams getting ready for the matchup. GBS is going to be short-handed tonight. We've got Brown out with an injury, and we have 2 suspensions. So we have a late arriving jersey for Elliot Sims. That'll make it a lot easier for us to know who's there. I was in the pro shop here today and I asked when are the nameplates going to be ready, and they looked at me like I had 3 heads. Check on the audio, make sure you can hear it clear. Oh, we have 15 minutes on the scoreboard, and pucks are being placed in the bags. The team's going over for some last minute advice from Coach Everly. I believe we're going to see Loyola in that tonight. But we'll see. And indeed, Loyola goes skate toward his net. Number 1 on his back, GBS in blue with yellow lettering. Nolan Udesky coming out on the left wing. Elliot Sims will take his spot on the right wing. And Seth Rice will be centering. And back on the blue line will be Braden Smith with Jackson out. Coming through? Yes, no, yes. Yes, it's going to be the way there from here. The speakers? Okay. Yeah. Alright, the speakers are loud here, the music is loud, but we're ready to drop the puck and Rice takes the face off. It's one back by Loyola. Gets into the zone, throws it deep into the corner. Getting chased is Zachary Shabab. Zachary backhanded on the corner. Loyola keeps that in. Sets up to the middle. We have a nice pass to 24. Nice back pass. Good job there by Braden Smith to ward off the offensive player. And Loyola manning the puck. So far, GBS having a little bit of a tough time to get it out. Here comes Elliot Sims, does get it out. Intercepted by Loyola for it back behind the net. Zach getting chase. We're being told the sound is not clear. Hopefully that improves. I'm not really sure what else we could do at this point. Zach Sabev pushes number 2 out of the way. Cleaned up behind the net. Braden Smith, Elliot Sims trying to get it out, and does. Intercepted the neutral zone and thrown right back in. And it goes all the way back behind the boards, where it's taxed by Zach Sabev. Zach coming up the ice looking for an outlet pass. He sees an opening. Throws it deep into the zone, and that allows the GBS forwards to get a change. Onto the ice is Noah Cohn and Wisniewski. And Andrew Sabev also on the ice there for them. Good job there by Charlie Frank to force the puck wide. Rudd goes to try to clean it up, thrown across the middle. No one's home there. And Noah Cohn knocks it out over to Andrew Sabev. That's just off his stick. We're seeing a lot of bouncing pucks right now. Rudd going into the corner trying to get that puck. Oh, sorry, Friend going into the corner trying to get that puck. Wisniewski chips behind the boards. Big hit there by Andrew Sabev. Dislodges the puck. Rudd pushes it over to Charlie Friend, who tries to throw it out, intercepted. So far, Loyola doing a good job of applying pressure to GBS. GBS has not been able to get the puck out of her zone. And the puck's being kind of kept in the corner there. Some shoving going on. A couple of big hits. Puck is not really moving. There it finally goes behind the net. We heard a play the puck from the coaches. They finally did. Anderson tries to get it out. Unfortunately, intercepted. Shot back behind the net. For all the action on our zone, we haven't seen a lot of shots on goal. Puck is chipped away. 94 shoots it. There's a shot on goal. Boom! A tip and over the left shoulder of Queen Morales. Nice shot from the point. Good traffic in front. It looked like the move tipped off of somebody's shoulder. But that's a goal, and Loyola has a 1-0 lead. And Seth Weiss is going to come out and center Tyler Hudgens and Dylan Kozak. Face off is one back and thrown into the zone. They're not going to say it's icing. It's going to say it hit somebody. Weiss giving some pressure. Loyola skating out with it. Finds a man wide open on the outside. Gets it out there. Zach Sabev all the way back in the zone. Beat pass. Intercepted. Back in the feet. But Jack Fever didn't know where that puck was. Good pass by Weiss out there. Picked up by Tyler Hudgens. Tyler Hudgens into the zone. Shoots on net. Deflected wide into the corner. And Loyola comes out with the puck. No pressure on the puck. They're just skating railway through, and Loyola just skated all the way down into the zone. Pass in front, deflected wide. Close play there. And so far, GBS looks a step slow, maybe a little surprised. The speed of the game. Zach Sabev pushes it off the boards. Intercepted by Loyola, cut into the zone. Nice little hit from behind there. Ball flips it down the ice, and we are going to have icing and a break in the action with 11:17 to go in the first period. Loyola holds a 1-0 lead. Shots on goal, so 2-1 in favor of Loyola. Unfortunately for GBS, one of their shots to go in. Wisniewski centering. Face off is one back. Rudd tries to push it out. We got Sidoti on the ice in the middle. Looks like he's playing wing. And Batista is on the other side. Wisniewski tries to get out. It's intercepted. Shot on goal. Saved. Pushing the corner. Wisniewski gets it back. Up toward the point. Kept in by Loyola. Chipped away and out. Wisniewski gets the puck out, and puck is loose. Sidoti gets it. Throws it into the zone and wrapping around the boards. Where little forecheck there. Puck is kept in the zone. Batista getting chased behind the net. And Loyola coming out with speed. Sidoti gets it back, tries to throw it back in. It's intercepted. Wisniewski is up with a hit. And Loyola controls the puck deep in their zone. Throws it all the way out, and it's intercepted by Rudd in the GBS zone. D-to-D pass, misses his man. And they throw it deep into the zone. Rudd has it behind the GBS net, coming around now with some speed. Intercepted there by Loyola. Loyola with men in front of the net. Took out to the corner. Sidoti gets it and flips it out, and the hand is in the air, and that's icing. So GBS doing all they can to try to relieve the pressure, but looks like they're sleepwalking. Both teams had their had a little bit of a forecheck there, but not much. And Weiss will take the face-off. Flips it back out to Loyola. Loyola wins that face-off. They've been winning face-offs today, something that GBS has done a pretty good job with this season. Today it seems to be eluding them. And it passes out to Udesky. Udesky trying to flip it, can't do it. Picked up though by a friend who throws a long pass out to Sims, who passes it behind his back. Loyola gets back though. And Friend with the puck flips it over. A little too hot for Udesky to handle. Here comes Loyola into the zone. Friend up there, pushes it back out into the Loyola zone. So far GBS is doing an okay job of trying to relieve the pressure, but hasn't been able to create any scoring chances. Jack Friedman does a nice job there at center ice to try to delay the play. GBS gets, or Loyola brings the puck in. Getting chased behind the net is Charlie Friend. Out to the point for Loyola. throws it inside, it's chipped out, and the puck is not going to make it all the way down for icing, and there's going to be a change behind the play. Jack's the ball onto the ice for Jack Friedman. Little turnover there by Elliot Sims. Somehow, with an open net, somehow Udesky was not able to put that puck in. It was pretty close. Good job by Loyola to keep fighting. Good job by the goalie to keep fighting. Great job there by Sims to keep that puck moving. Unfortunately, we just weren't able to find that open net. Puck is being played with at center ice, going into the zone. Jackson getting some chase there. Tips it away. Friend out to Udesky. Udesky up to the middle on the breakout. Here comes Weiss through the middle. Intercepted by Loyola. Back into the zone. Taken by Jackson with a little bit ahead of steam. Comes to the middle. Shoots. Save. Push wide into the corner. Good job by the Loyola goalie. Sims giving some chase behind the net. Udesky applying pressure. Loyola spins out of that. Looking for a pass. Breaks it out to the near side. And here comes Loyola. Intercepted by Jackson Beff. Played back into the neutral zone. And GBS has done a better job over the past couple of minutes of moving that puck around. And as a result of it, they have some good opportunities. Here comes Udesky into the zone. Weiss pushes it all the way down behind the net. Anderson, who just came onto the ice, backing out and letting Loyola take it out, and they do. And here comes Loyola. Braden Smith captures the puck back for GBS and around, reverses it to Zach Sedev, who looks for his brother Andrew, across the middle to Udesky, to Weiss, shooting to the middle. Weiss at the puck. Good job by Loyola for 68, knocking the puck away there, taking away a good opportunity. But here comes Udesky with the puck underneath. Stolen by Loyola, pushed aside, and here comes Loyola on a 2-on-1. Zach Sedev skating all back. We have an offsides call. So the ill-advised pass at the blue line results in an offsides call for Loyola, and with 7:15 to go in the first period, we're at a 1-0 game. Face off one by Wisniewski back. No, forward, sorry. He throws it into the zone. Wisniewski giving chase on the net. Picked up by Andrew Sedev. Trying to get some traffic in the middle. Cone trying to work his way to the middle. And it's stolen by Loyola. Loyola pushes it to center ice. Charlie Friend drops it in. Some physical play there in center ice. Nice hope there by Andrew Sedev to take the puck away from number 54 Klein, but unfortunately Loyola is right there with it, and does a good job of getting the puck in the zone. Setting up in the middle. Rudd trying to clear that out. 54 standing in the middle, picked up by Andrew Sedev, who spins around, looking for somebody to throw it to. Tough pass across the middle. It worked though, and here comes Charlie Friend across center line, throws it toward net, deflected by the goalie. Wisniewski applying some pressure, some change out of the defense behind the play, and Friedman comes out onto the ice as Loyola takes the puck into the zone. Rudd giving some room. 88 for Loyola, the captain, or assistant captain, alternate captain. Not able to handle that one. Back to number 18, Merritt. Just poked away. Going down into the zone, Friedman with the puck. Looking around, chips it off the boards. Hudgens with one arm, not able to get that out. Loyola controlling the play right now. Kozak skating hard into the corner. Gets walled off by Loyola, picked up by their winger, over to the defense, shot on net. Saved by Milanes, pushed into the corner. Kyle Hudgens hits it off the boards. That's going to go all the way down for icing with 5:28 to go in the first period. Let's skate. 1-0. So did Loyola. Really good? Yeah. Loyola set up. And face off is one forward. They're trying to chip it forward. Kozak can't quite get there. Friedman with the puck. Almost loses it by the net. Now he gets it to Kozak up to the middle of the Hudgens. They're just kind of bouncing around, a little bit of pinball action right now, and Kozak can't quite control that one. Kozak's stat reminded me that he has 3 goals on the early season. And here comes, pass just out of Kozak's reach. Loyola catches the puck, throws it into the zone. And there's been a lot of just long passes to no avail, and here comes Loyola to the middle. Bozek gets a stick on it, pokes it away, and here comes Bev, and closes to the middle. Hudgens gets it, and Loyola's going to cover that up for the face-off, which should take place to the right of the Loyola goalies. We have another filmer in the house here today who doesn't trust the camera work. Weiss enters the face-off dot. Face-off is one to the side, but here comes Loyola with some numbers and some speed. Throws it into the zone. No one giving chase except for Loyola, and captures the puck behind the net. Rudd finally knocks it away, and he's got a little bit of an opening, and he's going to continue out. Here comes Weiss with the puck to the middle. Shot. Pushed to the corner. So far, this goalie has shown a propensity to push that puck into the corner and will not play the puck in front. The board shows that GBS has 6 shots on goal to Loyola's 4, but none of those 6 shots have been particularly great ones. Loyola with a long stretch pass across to Grum, number 2. Rudd pushes him wide, dislodges the puck, gives GBS time to get that down. Sims with the puck, tries to get it out, and finally does. Weiss trying to throw that in, Udesky trying to chip it further. Loyola playing strong in front there. Udesky with the puck, keeps it in, now brings it out.
Sims had that puck.
And GBS resetting. Udesky on the right-hand side. Tries to toe drag through, looks for the flying pass to the middle, it wasn't there. And it goes all the way back out of the zone. And Braden Smith captures it for GBS and throws it to the middle. Long stretch pass that almost actually worked. No icing on that one, interestingly enough. I think a lot of fans who have their hands in the air. What was that? Pass comes all the way back out of the zone. A little bit sloppy here in that first period. Flash thrown to the middle. Shot save. First save made by Galanitz there, and it's pushed outside. Simon forces the puck underneath the net. They keep on trying to get it to the front. So far, GBS doing a good job of keeping it out there. Here comes Sims with a hit, and then that's thrown all the way down, and that will be icing with 2:34 to go in the first period. We have a call to the bullpen on the filmer. We're being told the sound is going out, so I'm going to try to do it from right over here. We have a goal there by Loyola. So another turnover in front of the net, and turnovers tend to end up in the back of our net. GBS now finds themselves trailing 2-0 late in the first period. Wisniewski wins the puck back over to Friedman. Friedman backhand over to Anderson, who just kind of flips it off the boards. Picked up by Loyola, and Friedman trying to push that in, out of play into the bench, into the Loyola bench. It was going down on those other ones too, though, right?
No, not the choppiness.
Not the choppiness? Okay.
Probably it's a different setting I have.
I don't know. All right, we'll figure it out. We got a game Wednesday against York. Okay. Friedman knocks the puck out and picked up by Loyola, throws it back in. This has been continual pressure by Loyola, applying light forecheck there. Now gets it out to Anderson, who can't handle the puck. He then throws it wildly. Wisniewski can't handle that. Back in the Loyola zone, flipping it out off the netting. We're going to have a face-off. Is the light on? 1:38 to go here in the first period. Better or no? Face-off was won back by GBS, back underneath Loyola, flipping around. They've been doing the same breakout all afternoon. Here it is again. Loyola coming into the zone. Oh, a penalty coming up against Braden Smith, who, as he fell through his sit backwards and tripped the Loyola player. So Loyola is going to go to the power play with 1:18 to go in the first period. You have a trip on Braden Smith, number 66. For those at home trying to listen in, we apologize for any microphone issues. Weiss wins the face-off to the side. Sims comes out with the puck. Loyola does a good job throwing two players at the puck, throwing it back into the zone, pushing it toward the middle, and in an attempt to clear it, actually hit the bench, and we're going to have a face-off with 1:48 left on the power play, 1:06 left in the period. Weiss taking the face-off deep in the GBS zone, wins it to the side, pushed around then by Troy Friend, no one there on the wing. So Bev with the puck, flips it out, and throws it all the way down. Looks like GBS trying to communicate on who should go on the forecheck on the penalty kill. That's Weiss low and Sims high, and Weiss forces Sims to go left. Sims through the middle. Short-handed goal. Good pressure by Seth Weiss in front, forced the turnover. Elliot Sims took it and whipped it past the goalie's shoulder over his right shoulder for a GBS goal. And so, on a short-handed goal with 39 seconds left, GBS has some life. Although you didn't know it looking at them, there's still a lot of discussion about who's doing what. I think a little bit of that homecoming hangover might be in play here. Weiss wins that face-off back. No one in particular. Charlie Friend gets it, moves it hard off the boards, and kept in by Loyola. Throws it behind the net. Zaksadev giving chase, loses the puck. Loyola playing with it behind the net. Looking for the D-to-D pass, throws it a little too hard. Picked up by Titzer. That's a hell of a name. Titzer shoots across the middle. Shot. Saved by Linus and Christian. That is a power play there with 13.6 seconds left on the clock. Loyola power play goal. They answer right away. Nice job by Loyola to stay home in front of the net. The first shot was deflected by Galanis. The second one was shot nicely over his shoulder for a goal. And just like that, Loyola builds on its lead. Hudgens centering now. They do get a fifth player back on there. Kozak's going to come out. So we have Hudgens centering Kozak and Udesky. Hudgens moves it forward, falls down, 10 seconds, flipped by Zach Freeman. Hudgens getting chased back into the zone, doing a good job on the back check. Passes back, and move the whistle, and an offsides, maybe? Or a penalty, what do we got? Offsides. With 2.3 seconds left in the period. I feel like this period's been going on forever.
Yes.
Face-off is won back by Loyola. The clock will run out, and that is the end of the period. 4 goals scored in total, 3 for Loyola, 1 for GBS. And at the end of one, GBS finds itself down by 2 goals, 3-1. Well, middle of the first period, and got some scores from around the NFL. Raiders lead the Titans at halftime 10-0. Buccaneers 14, 49ers 10. And the Packers lead 10-0 over the Bengals with 1:06 left in the second quarter. Well, Loyola outplayed GBS for much of the first period. It looked like Loyola gave us a little opening there, and then immediately slammed the door shut by scoring that goal late in the period. late in the power play.
3-2. What first goal was that?
Refs are giving them plenty of time to talk in between the periods. And wait for the refs to blow the whistle and call the teams out any day now. And GBS is going to come out onto the ice. And they're bringing Weiss at center. So Bev and Smith playing defense, Udesky on the left, and Sims will be on the right-hand side. So just like they started the game, GBS will start the period. Alanis in net, giving up 3 goals on 8 shots. Face off is 1 back base, then 6 off the boards. Smith trying to get taste there, Sims pressuring the puck. Going around the net. Zaxabev squadges it, pushes it up. Udesky trying to get there, loses the puck, hit hard side. Pass up to Elliot Sims, takes it in. Loyola is backing up and giving him plenty of room as he skates it in, loses the puck briefly, throws it behind the net, no one there, and here comes Loyola on their breakout. GBS back on defense, good job there by Zaxabev, push him wide. Wayne Smith cleans it up, pushes it outside. Loyola recovers. And Udesky's trying to get it out, can't quite do it. But here comes Weiss with the puck, looking for an opening, takes it in himself. A little too much stick handling, now looking for the pass, throws it to Elliot Sims, the puck is bounced out, and here comes Loyola, looking for the long stretch pass and connects on that one to number 2. And they're going to skate it in, get poke check, knocking it away. Controlling the puck behind the net, back out to the D. Shot blocked by Sims out of the zone, and GBS recovers it. Zaxabev with the puck, throws it outside and chips it to the middle. Weiss getting chase. And Loyola throws it all the way down and tip it off from somebody, so no icing. And here comes Zaxabev with the puck, checks it out to Elliot Sims. We haven't seen a lot of room. Loyola's done a great job on the forecheck. They're forechecking 3 skaters every single time, and that's really causing trouble for GBS. They just have not been able to get the puck out of the zone. Loyola back into the zone. Baden Smith tries to run off the puck. Puck is bouncing in the corner. Picked up by Loyola. Man in front of the net. There's the pass. Deflected. And luckily ends up on GBS second. Here comes Udesky. We have a 2-on-1 breakaway thrown over to Sims, who tries to dance around him. Can't quite get there. And Loyola comes right back on the ice. GBS has 3 players back. Skates right around him. Shot. Nice save there by Galanis, pushing it into the corner. Sims gets it out of the zone. Cone trying to make his presence felt. Can't quite get there. Interceptor Wisniewski. Wisniewski with a move around the defense and shoots. And then the glove save by the goalie. Looks like he was a little surprised that he caught that one. Shots on goal are always a good idea. And right now, GBS finds itself on the short end of 8-9, on the short end of the score, 3-1. Wisniewski getting ready for the face-off with Cone to his right and Zabev to his left. Bud and Friend back on defense. Loyola pushes the face-off puck out of the zone. Friend loses his footing. Cone back there to help get the puck out. Loyola controls it, passes it over. And 88 throws it into the zone, wraps it around the boards. Charlie Friend first to get there, throws it up, and it's going to get out. It's not going to get down for icing. And giving chases. Andrew Smith closing the gap. Almost picked off by Wisniewski. Passed over, dangerous pass there by Friend. Rudd falling down, tries to push it forward, and does. A lot of bouncing pucks, a lot of falling bodies all over the place. A lot of tired legs, it looks like. 11:39 to go here in the second period. And Loyola controls the puck in the middle of the ice, throws it down into the zone. Webb gets it, falls down, shot from the point, and radiates, saved by Goranis, in the end zone for the face-off. Hudgens, Weiss, and Bozak are now going to come out with Sabev, Zach Sabev, and Jack Freedom behind him. Weiss is going to take the face-off. And it is one forward by Loyola. Freeman gets that. And Clone throws it. I don't think Tyler Hudgens is ready for that one, and instead loses the puck. Zach Sabev with a nice poke up there, bounces off the boards to Tyler, who goes around as one player to beat, and can't quite get around that last player. Loyola pushes it forward. They're now taking in 1-on-3. Both defensemen are back. Good job by Zach Sabev to knock that puck back out. And it's thrown back into the corner, pushed wide behind the net by Goranis. Freeman off the boards, bounces a bad bounce back into the middle of the ice, over to Loyola behind the net. Weiss giving chase. And Loyola doing a good job right now of withstanding the back check. And finally, Tyler's able to knock it out, and he pushes it forward. And number 68 has done a great job for Loyola tonight. Gets that puck, goes across the middle. Loyola is making good passes D to D and bringing that puck up the ice, and GBS continues to just throw that puck as hard as they can up the middle, and it has not been there yet. So forward check applied by Loyola, nice move by Zach Sabev to free up some space. Over to Tyler Hudgens, who takes the puck through the middle. It's close to an offside, no call. Line pass to the middle doesn't go anywhere. Hudgens with the puck loses it. Thomas then throws it out. And Zach Sabev gets it back in the GBS zone. Pass to Tyler Hudgens. Coming across the middle, shoots. Saved by the Loyola goalie, and he'll hang on for the faceoff. All right, so GBS with another defensive zone faceoff. It's been a trend. Looks like offensive zone face-off, my apologies. Sidoti brings it back over to Anderson, back to D. Blood loses the puck, and it looks like that did not go out of play. But Braden Smith is back there, passes it up. Batista going to capture that puck and push it in, absorbs a big hit, gets it over to Anderson, cutting into the middle. Sidoti crashing to the net. Good job there by Loyola to rub him off the play. And Loyola comes back, and here they come through. Loyola into the zone. Braden Smith did a good job there to slow down the play. And the puck is now loose behind the net. Passes it over to Andrew Sabev. Andrew Sabev to the middle. Love loses Sidoti, gets it back out to Sabev. Back to Loyola, who skates it in. Pass to the middle. Deflected. Shot on net and almost went in. That was right by our goalie. Luckily it was a little wide. Good job screening. And Batista knocks it out. That's going to get down there for icing. Wasn't sure if it was going to. It was rolling on its edge. And we're going to see a face-off again deep in the zone of GBS. It's been a little bit frustrating for the fans of GBS. All right, so Weiss face-off is one forward. Here comes Sims. Sims with the lone GBS goal with a nice move. And he gets rubbed off the puck. Good job there by Loyola's defense. Just kind of play that body and knock him right off the puck. And they're continuing to knock him down. Friend trying to walk that line, throws it back behind the net. Udesky giving chase. Trying to flip it forward, gets to the middle. It's loose in front of the net, but no one's there. And Loyola then pushes it out. Kept in by GBS. Shot on net. Deflected by the Loyola defenseman. Udesky. Sorry, that was Weiss with the puck. Udesky was in the corner. And Loyola does a good job of getting out, throws it down. This is not going to get down there for icing. So Jack Freeman having to skate hard, gets there, loses the puck, hit in the corner. Fans are not liking that one. Save, push wide, and rebound. And Loyola is getting a lot of good opportunities right here. And GBS just finally gets that puck out. There's some hits behind the play there. And the GBS fans are looking for a ball that's not coming. So it's right through the middle, a big hit, and now we're going to get a penalty. That's going to be a hit to the head, I believe. We're waiting for the call. We're going to get an elbowing, but that could have been a hit to the head. The player is pleading his case, but that's not going to win him anything. And we have a call from the ref. It's going to be an elbow. While we're continuing to argue, we're seeing if there's going to be an unsportsmanlike. There won't be. Well, that may have been a make-up call for missing the call in the defensive zone. Either way, GBS will be on the power play, looking to try to get that goal. We bring us one goal closer, down 3-1. And you have Wisniewski with Cone and Kozak. Face off is one to the side. Kozak back out to the point. Smith to the middle, shot wide of the net. No pressure on the Loyola team. They're trying to get the puck out as long as they're on. Oh, we have Jackson with an uncharacteristic miss of the puck there. And Loyola pushes it all the way down. Jackson up to Braden Smith, who throws it over to Wisniewski. Wisniewski carries it into the zone. Pushes it behind the net. Loyola stopping it there. No one pressuring the puck there. Wisniewski gets it back. Looking for somebody to throw it to. Can't find anybody. Back over to Cone. Cone looking. A lot of standing around right now, and they're not really creating a lot of offense. Jackson now gets the puck back, passes it over. Cone going in the middle, and when no one's going in the middle, you're not going to get good opportunities on the power play. Good job by Loyola to rub Wisniewski off the puck. He picks it back up. Cone with it, throws it to the middle. Shot by Kozak. Nice idea there. Slide. Smith can't quite get there, and the puck is turned over. Kozak wraps it around the boards. Cone getting chased. Loyola gets it, wraps it out, and kept in there by Smith. He throws it over there. Wisniewski on net, pushed wide by the Loyola goalie. They wrap around the boards here, and here comes Wisniewski. I'm sorry, Sabeb with the puck. Shot, great shot, deflected wide. That was a great shot. That was a goal scorer's good shot there. And here comes Weiss onto the ice. Zach Sabeb with the puck. 15 seconds left on the power play for GBS. Time for one last rush, and here comes Zach Sabeb. Good. Zach Sabeb comes over the middle, shoots it, deflected by Loyola, pushes the puck, gets it back. And we have 3 seconds left on the power play. Back to Sabeb. The power play is over. Pass to Charlie French. Shot, and save made by Loyola. Good job there by GBS to create some good opportunities late in that power play. But no goal, unfortunately. Face off is won back by Weiss, thrown back behind the net. Big hit there by Andrew Sabeg, unfortunately right in front of the ref and from behind, and we are going to see a GBS penalty here against Andrew Sabeg. We'll see what they call. They're going to call roughing on that one. I can't say I disagree. And GBS will now be on the penalty kill after being on the power play. This is a crucial penalty kill coming up here for GBS. Face-off is one back by Loyola to the middle. Number 88 shoots, deflected. Alanis pushes it wide. Loyola recovers it, trying to throw it back on the net. Hudgens trying to give chase, pass to the middle, deflected. Back on 72, shoots it, and gloved by Delanis. Nice job picking up the ground ball through the middle. 1:40 to go on the power play for Loyola. Weiss taking a face-off. Loyola wins the face-off back to 88. Shot. Hard shot wide of the net. Bounces hard off the glass and into the corner. Good hit by Loyola to try to throws it out. Defense has it back inside. Skating around, shot deflected. And that is an unfortunate play because I think that actually hit Charlie Friend's glove and went in. So that was an own goal, as they say in soccer, and a power play goal nonetheless for Loyola, and it is 4-1. Rubbed it in. A little bit of bad luck there. Well, GBS finds itself down 4-1. The penalty is over. I guess that's good news. Wisniewski centering Sidoti and Batista. And Wisniewski wins the puck back to the defense, who throws over to Batista. By some pressure, loses the puck, and here comes Zach Sabev up the middle. Sidoti loses the puck there, but gets it back and throws it into the zone. Wisniewski giving chase. Batista setting up in front. And here comes Loyola with no pressure, bringing the puck out of the zone. To the neutral zone, no one is back. Really not a great job there by GBS getting back. Good job there by Zach Sabev to knock him off the puck. Sidoti gets it, bounces it out of play, and Loyola's going to throw it right back in. Zach Sabev with the puck. And if people at home are thinking that they look tired, it's probably because they are. Loyola with the puck behind the net, Rudd giving chase. Zach Sabev intercepts it, bounces it off the boards. Batista going deep in the corner to get it, throws it out, and he does get out. And pressure coming on the Loyola defense, who throws it back out into the neutral zone. Sabev rubs him off the puck. Looking for an opening, can't find it. And GBS finally gets it out. Here comes Batista trying to get the puck, can't get there, and it's bounced off Wisniewski's skates. Good job there by Loyola. Nice job by Rudd to clean it up. So GBS hanging on, barely. Udesky back onto the ice, and here comes Wisniewski. Pushes it forward, a little bit of miscommunication. Loyola plays it back, D-to-D pass, and they're going to enter into the neutral zone and skate all the way through. And it looked like there could have been a trip there. And did they call it or not? Yes, they did. They got a trip on Batista. Well, with 2:37 to go in the second period, Loyola back to the power play, where they just were on the power play a few moments ago. They scored their fourth goal. And this has the ability to get ugly pretty quickly. Face-off is won. Here comes Sims with the puck. Taking it 1-on-4 at this point. Loses the puck. Loyola recovers it. Sims is 1-on-4 at that point. It's tough to beat 4 players. Pass there by Loyola, intercepted by Friend. He throws the puck behind him. 88 gets it for Loyola. Over to 94. The defenseman takes it in, throws it deep, and Loyola's going to try to set up in front of the net. Smith gets there, wraps around. Nice job with Loyola. They will stick on that. 88 with the puck again, throws it back behind the net. Friend gathers that and throws it all the way down. No icing because they are on the penalty kill. Loyola captures the puck. Weiss kind of floating through the middle there, and here comes Loyola breaking it out. Happy to play the puck back. They're up 3 goals, 37 period, and they're happy to just play with it. And this time they get it up to 91. Bumped off the puck by Sims through the middle to Weiss. And thrown all the way down. 45 seconds to go in the kill. Friend with a good job there of capturing that puck and throwing it back down. GBS was a little bit out of position there, and they seem to be a little bit discombobulated. Interceptor there. Friend has it through the middle, shoots it, saved by Loyola. Great job there by GBS. You could argue the best opportunity to come on the penalty kill today. Wisniewski with the play behind the net, throws it to Weiss. Weiss trying to dig it out of the corner. Fights off the defenseman, or the forward rather. And here comes Loyola out of the zone. 5 seconds left on the kill. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Shot very wide of the net. The penalty is over. And she's skating hard to the bench. It looks like Cohn is on the ice. Cohn on the nice job there on the back check. And here comes GBS. Some tired skaters right now. You can see it. 20 seconds left. They look a little tired. So a long penalty kill. A lot of minutes on the kill. Loyola controlling the puck to the middle. Kalanis pushes it wide. 8 seconds left in the period. Here comes Axebev. After 5 seconds. Shoots it. And wow, way over the goalie's shoulder. That's going to end the second period. It is 4-1. Loyola leads GBS. And they lead by 3 goals, or 3 shots on goal as well. 15-12.
Otherwise, I yell. Who's that?
Her dad's watching the game.
An excellent job of coaching. Oh, some of this stuff. I mean, these kids should know better. Go around the college, right? Dude, you can't just. You gotta send another guy in the corner.
It's been a difficult game to watch if you're a GBS fan. The players look a little tired.
Like one high. Like all our guys are down here.
You should come watch the squirt hockey or the PV hockey because you'll think this is fantastic.
Yeah. I was disappointed in her effort today. Yeah.
They look tired.
So it got me fun. And then on the power play, we had nobody in front of the net.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one winger here, another here, but one was there. Like,
We apologize for the fans at home who are reporting that the audio is out. We will have better microphones for Wednesday's game against York. Wisniewski is going to take his line out with Cohn and Kozak, and Brady Smith and Zach Sabet behind him. Start the third period, down 3 goals. And Loyola wins the faceoff. And frankly, that's been a trend so far today. Loyola has been winning faceoffs. A big hit behind. Zach Sabet goes down. No call. Cohn hit it. Well, we do have a call. They got the retaliation on Cohn, I believe. So the first hit was on Zach Sabet. The retaliation, I believe, was Cohn, and I think they got Cohn. We're about to find out. Well, the refs are discussing it, and they are going to get a Loyola penalty, interestingly enough. It looks like number 94. Well, interestingly enough, they called the penalty when GBS touched the puck, but it's going to be a Loyola penalty, a GBS power play. These guys have had a tough time, but it is number 15 in the penalty box. And now GBS is on the power play. This is the way you get back into games. And Weiss brings the face-off back to Smith and shoots. Almost hit. Rebound. Another save. Rebound by Wisniewski. And that was a great save. Fantastic save by the GBS, by the Loyola goalie. And GBS trying to break that puck out quickly. They're showing a little bit of a sense of urgency here. Here comes Simmel through the middle, shoots wide and high off the net, goes all the way around. Kept in by Zach Sabev, throws it into the corner. That puck's going to come out to neutral zone with Braden Smith. Looks for a pass over Elliott Sims. He gets it. There's two players on him. Throws it toward the net. Loyola goalie is pushing this to the corner. The Loyola goalie has not shown the ability to hold the puck. Rebounds are there. And this is another opportunity for GBS. Weiss with the puck. Throws behind the net to Sims. Sims looking. Spins. Loses the puck. And comes all the way out. And Zach Sabev giving chase. With 55 seconds left on the power play, Zach Sabev looking for an opening. It is deflected. A change by GBS here, and that's going to give Loyola an opportunity to keep the puck in the zone. Andrew Sabev pushes it to Weiss. Weiss takes it behind the net. Over to Zach Sabev. Zach over to his brother Andrew. Andrew skating across the timeline. No, not against the timeline. Now it goes against the timeline. And moves the puck. Zach Sabev with it, plays it back. Braden Smith, 28 seconds. And Weiss tries to throw it in and push it to the corner. By Loyola. Nice job by Andrew Sabev to deflect that puck in. Throws it on net. Weiss is looking for Andrew because Zach wasn't coming. And he throws it on net. Again deflected. This goalie has not closed his net at all. And they throw it all the way down. Galanis is going to have to cover that up. And you got to call that a win on the penalty kill for Loyola. They force a face-off deep in the GBS zone with 4 seconds left on the power play. So that'll all but kill the power play, and Wisniewski, Cohn, Sabev out there. Right around to Cohn. Cohn handles it up to Friend, who gets to the middle, and Sabev trying to control that, can't do it. Giving chase, Wisniewski also there. And Loyola gets it out, but it's picked up by Friend. No one behind him, and there's a little bit of a dangerous play. No woods for the Bears. They capture the puck, throw it into the zone. Friend capturing the puck behind the net. Deflected, Cohn with the puck through the middle, intercepted by Loyola. Tipped off by Cohn to Andrew Sabev, who skates around. Shoot it! Good shot there, saved and covered up by the Loyola goalie.
Nobody in front of me.
The Loyola goalie has not covered any good saves. He's been letting up tons of rebounds. And we're going to get a change here. Huggins is going to come out. Sorry, Kozak's going to come out. Cohn and Wisniewski. Face-off is won back by Loyola. Push it to the corner. Cohn giving chase. And Loyola coming out with the puck. And here comes Charlie Friend all the way back. Looking around for someone to pass to Kozak on the corner, but it hits the net. And now it's going to be picked up in the corner by Cohn, who skates around the net, up to Kozak. Kozak pushes it to the middle, intercepted by Loyola from back behind the net, intercepted, and luckily Doug was there to clean that one up. Thomas back over to his defensive player. Wisniewski getting chased. That puck would have been picked off. A swing and a miss there by Kozak. Kozak now with the puck.
Shoot it!
Shoots it. Deflected high off the glass behind the net. Hudgens with the puck. Throws it to the middle. Shot by Friend. Deflected by Loyola. Near the net on that one. Thrown to the middle and all the way out. Where it's picked up by Zach Sabev. He throws it over to Charlie Friend. Can't quite handle it. Dives forward and pushes it back into the corner, into the defensive zone. Zach Sabev picks the puck up, spins away, looks for Kozak. Kozak at the middle to Wisniewski. Wisniewski coming into the zone, throws it. Hudgens giving chase around the corner.
Help them out, guys. Get in there. Down 3.
GBS trailing by 3 goals here. 10 minutes to go in the third period. Trying to pick up a goal. one closer. Throws it in. Loyola happy to play with the puck now. And here comes the same breakup. They've been running a long stretch pass. And Loyola puts one back behind the net. That's it. Backside. A little bit of pressure on him. Knocks it away. And here comes Weiss with the puck. Throws it toward the middle. Hudgens keeps using the puck to that middle there. He's got to throw that puck deep. And this time they do get it deep. Weiss intercepted it. Andrew Sabev trying to stick handle, loses it, and here comes Loyola on a 3-on-1. Friedman trying to get back, shot, and the Loyola goal scored on a shot from the corner that crept over the goalie's right shoulder, but it was a broken play, and the defensive GBS team comes out for the face-off. GBS now finds itself trailing 5-1 with 9:29 to go here in the third period. Not a good showing for the Titans, but we'll see what they can do in the last 9 minutes. And Loyola really setting up shop in the GBS zone. We haven't seen Elliot Sims back on the ice in a while. That pass up to Tyler Hudgens. He gets a pass to White and deflected back up to Rudd. Deflected by Loyola. Here they come on a 3-on-2. Racing back into play, Tyler Hudgens. Nice job there, deflected wide. But Loyola doing a good job right now, just being the aggressor, the first ones to the puck. And here comes Weiss trying to escape out of the zone. Gets it over to Hudgens, who tips it forward. Loyola tries to push him out to the boards and does. Thrown to the middle, no one there. And Batista giving chase. Weiss trying to dislodge that puck. Loyola plays with it behind the net, gets it around. Rudd's going to come up and try to keep that one in, and does. Swing and a miss there by Hudgens, and gets the puck back. And that puck is thrown all the way down. Clayton Smith will knock that back behind the GBS net. And GBS with a quick change here onto the ice. Wisniewski with a good job there, just trying to knock the puck away. Eventually does. Passes it over the middle. Batista trying to get the puck, can't get that there. Here comes Loyola on a 2-on-3. Good job by GBS of trying to get back. Nobody covered in the middle there, though. And Loyola gets a good shot on goal, and it's open, it's free, and it is kicked into the corner. Thrown out by Friedman, back to the point. Shot wide. Comes all the way around to the defensive player, who just to get it back in. To the middle. Friedman with the puck. Tries to throw it out. Kept back in. Friedman with the puck again. Now throws it around. Charlie Friend trying to get some space there. Tips it. And finally, Sidoti gets the puck out of the zone, tries to throw it down, and throws a little hit. And Loyola comes right back with it through the neutral zone. Loyola is chasing blood right now. Everyone wants to get into the action. Batista chips it up. Intercepted by Loyola. Picked away by Wisniewski. Over to Batista, who chips it out and all the way down for icing. 6:48 to go, 47 to go in the third period. Well, Loyola can tell that GBS is on its heels, and they are attacking. 6:47 to go here in the third period. Sims back out on the ice. We haven't seen him for a little bit. Zachary Webb rips it around. Udeski trying to cook to that. Can't get there. Loyola keeps it in. Centering it to the middle. 68 for the shot. Nice job by Loyola. Again, trying to get that tip. That's how they scored one of their other goals. This time it's intercepted by Weiss. Weiss taking it outside. And Udeski going to the middle. Pass to Sims. Sims can't get the shot back to Weiss. Weiss shoots it and glove. And there! That went in. That went off the glove of Loyola's goalie. It looked like he had the puck and maybe the change up for them. GBS pulls one goal closer. It's 5-2. It's 6:19 of third period. Loyola Bay is not showing a good job of holding on to the puck. And if GBS can get more traffic in front, they have a shot of getting one goal closer. Weiss doesn't win the face-off, and Loyola takes it forward, push outside, thrown back behind the net. Braden Smith giving chase. Good job by Udesky trying to chip that away, just couldn't quite get there. Loyola with it dancing around the defenseman. Passes back to the defenseman. For the shot, where it's picked up by Galanis. Galanis has done a good job on those ground ball pucks today. We got another line change for GBS. We're going to see Wisniewski centering Cone and Kozak, and it's thrown behind the net. Cone is kind of watching it. For some reason, they all decided to watch the puck, wondering what everyone else is doing. And Zaxby whips it around. Kozak late to the puck. It comes right back in. Loyola is just doing whatever they want right now, moving the puck around. Shot by Loyola, deflected wide into the corner. GBS really struggling trying to get the puck out of their zone here. You get a sense that momentum and pressure is building right here. And puck is flipped out, intercepted by Wisniewski. Wisniewski splits the middle. Guys, a great job by Loyola. They knocked that puck away. Two Loyola players dive on top of it. And Wisniewski gets it closer to the middle, deflected wide. Wisniewski giving chase, lots of players are standing around, and that's thrown back into the Loyola zone. Wisniewski giving chase, Cone giving chase, and Loyola does an easy job of getting that puck out of the zone. They try to throw it down. Smith gets it, throws it back, intercepted by Loyola in the neutral zone. They're going to flip it out to the right winger. Right winger takes it in, throws it behind the net with 4:28 to go in the period in the game. And that puck is thrown. That should not be icing. He could have made that play. Looked like maybe the defenseman just let that one go, but it's going to be icing. And Weiss, Sims, and Udesky onto the ice for GBS with 4:23 to go in the second period. Third period, sorry. A shot right off the faceoff, and it's covered up by Galanis. Well, GBS has had a tough time in the faceoff dot today. And Loyola wins that one. Goes pushed forward by Sims, who now takes the puck outside, trying to beat one man, beats him, gets a shot, and he's hit, and he goes flying over the goalie. No call anywhere. There's a stick on the ice. Looks like a Loyola player lost it, but here comes Loyola out of the zone. They're just going to throw it down. No icing. Got over the center line. Sims all the way back. And a big hit there on Friends from number 27, Loyola. And the team just starting to get a little more physical as we roll down to the 3:45 mark. Back up to Thomas. Thomas with the shot, and Galanis makes the save. Puck is loose, and the rebound ends up in the back of the Well, Galanis made the first save. Nobody was able to clear it, and Loyola threw that into the back of the net for a 4-goal lead. Well, GBS again finds itself down by 4 goals. So we mounted a little bit of a comeback here in the third period. Wisniewski centering Batista, and Sidoti face-off is one to the side. Pushed forward by Sebev. Sidoti giving some chase. Not moving his feet. But it is tipped forward. Wisniewski gets the puck. Wisniewski into the zone. Sidoti to the middle of the net, hopefully. And loses the puck. 15 further, coming out with it. Skates it to the neutral zone. Puck is loose. Wisniewski to Sidoti, captures it, throws it into the zone. Wisniewski giving chase, looking for someone to go to the front of the net. Someone to go to the middle. No one there. And Loyola's going to break this puck to the corner. No pressure coming from GBS at this point as Loyola gets the puck out of the zone. Nice pass to the middle. Sesser just couldn't handle it. It was a little wide. Freeman did a good job there. And Loyola with the puck shoots it wide into the corner. And Loyola doing a DZ pass toward the middle, deflected wide as we roll down to the 2:25 mark. Here comes Aksabev with the puck, trying to skate through. One man skates through, last man, one man, and he's got the lead. Save by Loyola Grave. It's a big cheer from the fans. Nobody called it in. There was a change behind the play. And intercepted there by Hudgens. Hudgens looking for the shot. Can't get to it. Throws it behind the net. Weiss trying to get to it. Loyola recovers it. Picked up by Hudgens. Hudgens looking for the shot. Shoots deflected wide. 1:48 to go. And Hudgens with the puck. Throws it toward the middle. Deflected by Loyola. Around the corner. Hudgens bumped off the puck. Now they're just kind of throwing their bodies on Hudgens. The middle. Weiss couldn't quite get there. 3 Loyola players there to cover it. And Rudd it back. That's the puck. And throws it just out of reach of Hudgens as we roll down to the 1 minute and 9-second mark. Puck is thrown wide. And Rudd has the puck now, bringing the puck in, 3-on-2, shoots it hard off the backboard. Hudgens to the middle, nobody there. A wild swing and miss there from Anderson Bev. And a player fell. Everyone seems to be falling down in the middle of the ice.
Right, that's twice in the same spot.
The Heartland ice is notoriously bad, and we're seeing it tonight. That's a pass out of reach of Weiss and all the way down. Icing is waved off. As we go to 28 seconds, Weiss getting chase on the power on the forecheck. Friend keeping him wide, deflects it, and Galanis, did the save a little harder than he had to. Batista couldn't quite handle it. It comes out of the zone, back into the zone. 7 seconds to go. Friend will touch it, and he's going to hold on to the puck, and the clock will wind down on a disappointing 6-2 loss. Right, we're back on Wednesday. We'll try again against York. That's it from Heartland.